again, welcome back. Bringing you a yin yoga practice today. So hopefully you just set aside an hour to breathe and stretch. Grab pillows, blocks, blankets, anything you need for props. Find your comfortable seated shape. And just allow your focused awareness to become part of your breath. So imagine you wouldn't take another inhale without your full attention on your lungs. And then imagine that your breath wouldn't release, exhaling toxins and stale air out of your lungs if you were not fully aware. I fully believe the hardest part of yoga is getting to your mat, setting the time aside, and just realizing the need for self-care. So congratulations if you're here. You've overcome that obstacle. Let your belly draw to your spine as you exhale, increasing core strength with deliberate contraction of your low belly muscles. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. Anytime you notice that space between the bottom of your ear and the top of your shoulder, you'll send your body a signal to relax, activating the parasympathetic nervous system. Five more breaths here in this comfortable seated. And just notice the sounds around you. Set an intention for your practice if you like. Bring your body into butterfly shape, Baddha Konasana. The soles of your feet are together. And I invite you to fold into this shape. Folding for you might be resting your elbows or forearms on a block. Folding for you may be going a little deeper, pulling your chest towards your feet, maybe allowing the feet to slide a little further out. And if folding over in your butterfly shape does not appeal to you, just sit upright and maybe press into the knees, assisting them getting a little closer to the earth. Relax into your breath and let the pose come to you. And notice thoughts as you avoid fighting or pushing against. Just allow, but observe. And as thoughts come and you choose to observe and not resist, notice your body settle into the release of the resistance. Your body can almost collapse into a state of peace as we stop doing that thing that causes tension through resistance. Often resistance is nothing more than a thought that may lead to reaction, but a thought alone can create that tension in your body. A thought alone can create peace. Choosing no thought takes you to that place immediately, a full surrender. So just observe. Less than a minute out. Almost there. Without moving your legs, bring your head over your heart. Assist your knees upright. Bring your feet wider than your hips. Hands support you, fingers towards your heels, and drop your knees over to the left side. Looking over right shoulder, then come back to center and do it on the other side. Just a gentle release. Bring your body into tabletop shape. So make that human box. Take 3 cat-cows, cow first. Drop your belly, fill up, look up. Big exhale, chin to chest. Body makes the shape of a cat. Inhale, flow to your cow. Exhale, press it away. Inhale, back to another cow. Big exhale into a cow. Neutral spine. Take dragon or lizard pose with your right foot. Right foot comes to the front of your mat. To the outer edge, both hands inside your foot. We're going to hold lizard or dragon shape in 3 different poses consecutively. So patting under your left knee if you need it. Lifting up on your left leg will position the hips where you need them. Stay up on your arms. So palms pressing into the earth, arms extended. And gaze can be down in front of you. If you want to tip your head back a little bit, the front of your neck open, you can. And breathe. We're going to drop down into our dragon later, / lizard. And we're also going to take this shape into a twist. So be patient with your body. Indulge what you feel and sense here. Shoulders are soft away from your ears. Breath is full and free. Your body gives you a little more space and you need a deeper stretch in your hips. You can tuck and slide with your left foot, left leg, and get your hips in a different position. Adjusting is not fidgeting, there's a difference. Smile gently as you relax into this shape. Send softness to your hips. Continue to draw your belly to your spine as you exhale. Awareness of the capacity of your breath to relax your body. Fingers are spread wide. You're feeling the earth energy down through your palms, your fingertips. Hands are pulling earth energy up into the body. Notice the sole of your right foot doing that same thing. And imagine your head and spine making one long line. Almost there. Ujjayi breath is restricting the back of your throat as you inhale and exhale through your nose, making a ha sound as if you were fogging a mirror. From here, we're going to transition into twisting our dragon. So if you're into a really deep hip stretch, you might want to shorten the distance of that back foot to your hips. Right hand comes to your right thigh. Left hand is firmly planted. And imagine bringing your left shoulder over to your right knee. So breathe in as you're twisting your dragon. You can have your left hand fairly close to your right foot so that you're not putting that left shoulder in a bind. And breathe. You can bind your right hand around your low back if that feels better, but you're probably going to need to support your weight of your torso with your right hand, but you choose. Gaze can be anywhere that it feels good to your neck, looking over your right shoulder or down at your mat, or some of both. Remember your intention, connect to your breath. As your body releases tension, you're often engaged in that fight or flight response with the chemicals in your body. So as you sense that, just allow the body to adjust. So we're going to hear the noise of a train. Imagine that train taking all of the tension in your body away. As you have the experience of your body demanding movement and you deliberately just allowing stillness, it's an amazing experience to sense the body changing at will. Soft shoulders away from your ears. Breath is full and free. We're almost there. As your body releases tension, you often have a range of emotions. So bring your right hand back down to the mat inside your right foot and heel toe your right foot towards both of those hands slightly. Taking one hand on either side of your right foot, sink your hips back towards your left heel, taking a little counter stretch. This is asking a lot of your body, but bringing it back into that same dragon pose. And lower down on your forearms or just stay up on your hands. You decide. You can wing your lizard. Dragon by going to the outer edge of your foot. You can bind your lizard by wrapping your right hand around your right ankle. Adjusting as you need to, allowing your body to release the tension without forcing. Sometimes that means coming in and out of a pose. From wherever you are, press back up into your hands and heel toe your right foot back over to the center and sink your hips back towards your left heel again. And then coming back to the center, bring your right knee back to the mat for that tabletop shape and sink your hips back into a child's pose. Connect to your breath and let your body reset for the other side. From your child's pose, press your body back up into table shape. Take 3 cat-cow. Cow first. Drop your belly. Big inhale. Fill the body up. Big exhale. Press in the hands, top of feet. Tuck your chin, arch your back. Big inhale. Find the cow. Big exhale, cat. Do it again. Inhale into a cow. Exhale into a cat. Back to neutral spine. So here you're going to bring the sole of your left foot up to the top of the mat, outer edge. And you're going to find your lizard shape on this side. So right leg positions your hips. Firmly plant your hands. So fingers are spread wide. Firm foundation there. Padding underneath your right knee if you need it. And imagine your head making one long line with your spine. And breathe into your dragon. You could use your imagination to visualize each breath cascading stillness from the top of your head to the tip of your toes, like a big wave. Each breath carries its own current, its own vibration. So do thoughts, so do emotions. Remember your intention if you set one, and find a subtle smile. Relaxing, letting the pose come to you. Soften shoulders away from your ears. As your muscles start to lengthen, they will often send distress signals, firing in a way that causes the muscle to tighten down even more prior to releasing and lengthening and relaxing. So just be patient with your body. And very gently taking your body into that twisted dragon. So you may want to shorten the distance between your back leg and your front, taking a little relief on those hips. Plant your right hand to support you as you take your body into the twist. Left hand comes on top of your left thigh. You can bind left hand around low back if you like. Connect to your breath and allow your body to integrate this twist. Gaze can be up over the left shoulder or down at your right hand. Shoulders are soft. You're about halfway there. there. Continue to breathe, allowing each breath to take you a little deeper into the stretch through surrender, not force. Gently coming out of your twist, bringing your left hand down to meet your right. Heel-toeing your left foot back over. Let your hands frame that left foot and sink your hips back towards your right heel for a little counter stretch. And then bringing your body back up, heel-toeing left foot over. Find your lizard pose to lower your body down. And notice contrast in right or left side. Wing your lizard if you want the outer edge of that left foot, or wrap your left hand around your left ankle. Shoulders are soft. Think of something you're grateful for as you smile again. Often when we're feeling sluggish and heavy, it's because we're holding a lot of tension in our hips. So you might notice after this sequence you have a little more energy if you felt sluggish. Or it might just cause you to rest better, releasing tension from the body. Halfway there. Almost there. Coming back to your center, pressing up onto your hands. Relieve tension on your hips by sliding your right knee a little closer in. Heel-toe your left foot over. Find that tabletop shape. So joints stack. Sink your body back into another child's pose. Arms can be extended out in front of you or down beside your heels, or goal pose with your favorite cheek on the mat. Find your child's pose. Feel your hips reset. Connect to your breath. Think of something else you're grateful for and smile again. About a minute out. Press your body back up into that tabletop shape. Smile again with a heart filled with gratitude. Take your 3 cat-cows, cow first. Fill up, drop your belly, big inhale. Big exhale, press hands, feet away, tuck your chin, arch your back. Big inhale into a cow. Big exhale into a cat. Back into a cow, fill up. Breathe out into a cat. Back to neutral spine. Tabletop shape. So bringing our body back to center, we're going to make those same shapes on both sides again. So bring your right foot up to the top of your mat for your lizard/dragon pose. Left leg positions your hips where you would like them. Palms are grounding down through the earth, fingertips are spread wide. And you're going to keep your chest elevated for this first dragon pose. Imagine a string pulling the top of your head in one direction, and imagine a string on the bottom of your foot of your left leg, pulling your body in the opposite direction, just lengthening. Just feel your body lengthen and unwind, loosen and relax. Send softness to the shoulders, even though those arms are supporting you. So we're going through the same sequence twice with our hips. So even though you know where you're going, don't take your mind there. Be fully present where you are. Maybe look down, noticing each fingertip, or maybe the toes on your right foot, or maybe just gaze slightly out in front of you, or maybe have eyes closed. Soft shoulders, full breath, allowing the body. Less than a minute out. As you explore watching your body's reaction to different shapes, you realize the authority of your breath and how much control you have over your response to your body. Helps you process everything in life differently. We can make peace with the discomfort, knowing that the body's ever changing. And there's such value in practice. The repetition, the muscle memory, the chemical memory. So very gently you're going to take your body into that twisted dragon. So if you need to heel toe your right foot towards the center a little more, you can. Reposition your hips. Plant your left hand. Right hand comes onto your thigh. And twist your body as if your left shoulder is coming towards your right knee. Taking a bind if you like. Wrapping right hand around low back. Gaze can be up or down. Just gently allowing. The body is genius at releasing tension. Soften your shoulders again. Draw your belly to your spine as you exhale. Almost there. You're going to untwist your body, hands come inside your right foot. Heel toe your right foot over to the center and sink your hips back towards your left heel, giving your body a little counter stretch. And then find the dragon that you want to lower your body down in. Your body has absolutely had enough of dragon. You can go to your child's pose. We're asking a lot out of our hips. Only you know when enough is enough with your body. You're allowing, not forcing. You always have a choice. Almost there. Find your way back to your center, pressing into your hand. Find your tabletop shape. Sink your hips back into another child's pose. We're not going to stay here. This is just a transition. We're going to balance out the left side of our body. And then make our way down on our back. So press your body back up into table shape. Take lizard with the left side. Left foot comes up to the top of your mat, outer edge, hands inside. Right leg takes your hips to the position you need. Pressing into palms. Fingers spread wide. This is really good for your psoas muscle. This is really good for sciatic nerve issues. This stretches out all of those muscles that shorten whenever we sit too much. So noticing the earth energy coming up through your palms, your fingertips, your thumbs, all four corners of your left foot. Notice where your knees touching the earth on the right side of your body, the top of your right foot. Shoulders are soft. Think of something else that makes you smile. If you can't think of something, smile anyway. It's the little things that we do repetitively that make big change in our life. So be patient with your body, physically and mentally. As we change our inner landscape, everything outside of us changes. So just know that right now you're massaging your internal organs, you're helping your digestive system, you're detoxifying your body through your breath. There's a lot going on holding these shapes. Outwardly it would appear that we're not moving or not doing anything, but there's a lot going on behind the scenes. Self-care is not always pushing yourself to the very edge, to the very limit and beyond, or doing too much. We have to balance all of that doing out with more being. So be present where you are. Find the shape you need to make with your body to twist that dragon. So grounding down through that right hand. Left hand comes to your left thigh or sweeps around your low back. Twist your dragon, find your breath, and think of something else you're grateful for. You're about halfway there. If your body allows you to twist a little deeper, adjust accordingly. If your body's twisting deep, too deep, back off a little bit. Gently untwisting your body, make your way back to center. Heel toeing that left foot over. Find your way into a half split, sinking your hips back towards your right heel. Counter stretch. Preparing your body for that last dragon pose on this side. Positioning your hips, your left foot, so that you can drop your body down on your forearm. Soft shoulders. Trusting your breath to relax you. Very gently press your body back up to center. Find that tabletop shape. Very gently opening your hips up. Ground down through all fingertips, both hands, and lift your right knee and just make circles. Gaze down at your mat, torso stays parallel. Stop your circles and go in the opposite direction. Come to stillness and do the same thing on the other side. So equal weight in left and right hand. Take your circles in the opposite direction. And then back to center, tabletop. Crisscross your feet, sink your hips back, and then lower your body all the way down on your back, drawing your knees into your chest. letting knees fall side to side. And then let your knees fall completely over to the right side of your body. Extend your left arm, lift your head and look over that left shoulder. And let your body settle into a spinal twist. Roll back over to your center. Rock around, knees falling side to side. And when you're ready, take your knees over to the left side. Right arm extends out. Lift your head, gaze follows. Then rolling back over into your center. Any other movements that your body would like before you go into final relaxation? You can rock up into a half shoulder stand, assisted shoulder stand, or you could do happy baby or bridge pose or wheel pose. Or you could just extend your legs out long, find your final relaxation, and connect to your breath. We all meet in corpse pose. And notice how your body feels around your hip area. Our attitudes are often attached to tension in the body, good and bad. Sometimes all it takes to relieve anxiety and frustration is simply sitting with the discomfort of a stretch in our hips or shoulders. Remember your intention if you set one. Smile again and bring your body into a fetal shape. Notice the earth energy where your body's touching the earth. Notice the part of your body that's suspended. Maybe if you're further along on your yoga journey, your mind will flood with memories of previous child's pose, previous fetal shapes, previous final relaxation, previous dragon pose. And if you have a clean slate there, you're making memory. Your body can chemically relax you through memory equal to an experience. Find your way up into a comfortable seated shape. Keep your eyes closed if you like, or gaze down. And once your body's comfortably seated, press your fingertips and your thumb into the earth. Try to find a little more length in your spine. Sit up tall. And then reach your arms above your head for seated tall mountain. Bring your hands prayer above your head and drop them down to your heart space. Big inhale, reach those prayer hands above your head. Palms pressing together. Big exhale, drop prayer hands to heart space. Big inhale, prayer hands above your head. Arch your back a little bit if you like. Big exhale, prayer hands to heart space. I'm honored and thankful to have done yoga with you for this hour. The light in me honors the light in each of you. Namaste.